Hi, I studied at RMIT 20 years ago. I did communications and electronic engineering at RMIT. There's, I guess, like any job, I think the most important aspect is the people that we work with. Having a close group of people to work with that you get along with and that you can achieve things with. And sometimes they're really quite substantial things. If we look here in Ericsson Australia, we've had a lot of world firsts implemented here, and the people involved in implementing those, they get a lot of credit, they get opportunity to sell those what they've done at global conferences like Mobile World Congress, where they get to go and present what they've implemented in a particular market and share that with the world. So people is probably the most important aspect of work, and the second is having something that's interesting and that changes. And if you're not interested in doing the same thing again and again and again, then IT and engineering is a good role, because you will never be doing the same thing again and again. It's constantly something different. So that it's having that constant, I guess, would you say, not competition, challenge. That's a constant challenge. I came into a solution architect role, which is a role I'm currently in. So a solution architect is probably the most interesting role, I think, because we get to understand the customer's issues and propose solutions to address those issues, to cost those, to integrate them, to test them, end to end basically. A solution architect has full responsibility for the delivery of a solution into an operator or a customer's environment. So I do find that probably the most interesting, because you're constantly learning new things, and I guess that's what engineering and IT does. You will be good at it if you have an interest in learning, and I think what those degrees teach you is how to learn, because someone in IT and engineering is on a learning journey for life. It's never going to stop, because the technology doesn't sit still. Well, I guess everyone would always make different decisions in life based on the change that we experience along the way. I would probably maybe not stay in one company for 20 years. I don't think that's necessarily the best approach. I think that while large companies give you the opportunity to diversify in terms of having different roles, they don't necessarily give you the opportunity to diversify in terms of having different customers and working in different industries. So having experience across a range of industries in a range of roles, I think would be something I would tell myself, my past self. You probably made the right decision in terms of going into IT and engineering. Despite it being a predominantly male-driven industry, it's fun to work with men. They don't bitch and fight the way women do. In terms of there being a stigma around a career in IT for women, I guess it's probably pretty much about the fact that, you know, we have babies, we have the ability and need to talk a lot. The stigma, I don't really see it. I see that it's something that we've created here in Australia. I don't actually see that it's something that's apparent in other parts of the world. If I look at the other women within Ericsson here, many of them came from other countries, and if we look at the Asian countries, Malaysia, the Philippines, all of these countries are producing women in IT at almost 50-50 levels, and it's not happening here, and I think that goes back to probably what's positioned as cool and not cool. You know, maybe it's seen as too hard for girls to work in IT and engineering. Well, I can tell you, we can have babies. Working in IT and engineering is absolutely nothing in comparison to that. So, you know, we're strong, we can do it all, and we will.